Well, good evening. It's January 25th, 2021, Central Standard Time in Cleveland, Texas. And like Daddy said, if you keep on doing it, you're going to overdo it. I have decided, I found clothes in my closet, and I won't tell you what store I usually used to shop at. Put it like this: when you're on welfare, you don't have a choice in a little town. But since they want you to wear a mask, and I don't, and I haven't, and I won't, and I haven't. At first, I did long before they said it, thinking, hey, I've been wearing this hazmat suit and stuff long before they ever came out with it, so they can't say I got it and take me away. You know, there's no way I could have got it because I've been covered long before it came. But then, after I seen what was really going on, I said, no, that's not me. I got to do the opposite. We all got to do the opposite. But you know, at my age, you know, you spend a lot of money. Some people get neck lifts. Some people get facelifts. You know, I could do a facelift. You know, I used to have a little, you know, I didn't have all that. Get that from my grandma. That I didn't have that, you know. But, hey, you know, there's going to come a time that they're going to, you know, force you to put a mask on. But long time ago, I remember in the Captain Tennille days, Muskrat Love, Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam, scarves were in style. So I looked through my closet and started noticing shirts from this store that had the Illuminati signs. And I don't want them anymore. And they just happen to match shirts I do have, you know, that I want to keep. Like, you know, I like pink. Y'all know I like pink. I have pink Nikes. I've got my pink tiger shirt. But you see, I found this pink shirt with butterflies. And you see, I'm making these scarves to match my outfit. And then the neck of them, I'm making matching headbands. What do y'all think? You know, do you think I could do something with that? I'm really tired. You know, it was 11 acres plus finding Dewey in the mud. 2 stolen cars, possibly. I haven't got back with Deputy McDonald. But they've been out there a long, long time. I'll put them up, show them to you. And you wouldn't believe it's like that thick of stuff they've sprayed. I'd love to get a jar of it and send it off. Wow. And then they have scraped roads and no one will tell me what they're doing. I've noticed a new sewer line going in out there. But the cover's open on some of them, so that means it's getting in our water. And, Then some of the roads have paint buckets with all kinds of chemicals. I mean, like 20 of them lining the road. And on down the road, kind of off in the woods, I had to wander and climb through briar. I should have took my machete. And some pruning shears. Trees were no problem. I'll show y'all tomorrow the trees I just broke off with my hands. I mean, they're huge. And I just broke them off. I've got firewood. You don't need a chainsaw no more. And if I was feeling really good and I wasn't injured, I would climb it and just jump and probably could break and split a 30-foot tree right in half. I'm so serious. You know, It's really funny. And, I think I'll leave that. I know they did that on purpose. I wear dentures, but it makes it kind of look like I have real teeth, and it's a bad one, don't it? I've been wearing them since I was 30, and I'm only 25 now. I keep going backwards in time, and starting over again. Don't you wish we could? Now, I have 32 years experience to add to that, so I'm going on 60. I don't feel good today, and that were all those lookalikes uh, that rump my clothes. Well, they're just bleeding out on their own. And I took a little nap. Bleeding, well, it's hurting. It's hurting. It looks like it's identical twin. Its identical twin is, if I can get it, its identical twin is that one. They're identical. But the other one really, really hurts. Yeah. And they're crazy. They'll look like scratch marks. They'll look like that. They just make all different kinds of, they're creative, and they have their jobs. And it goes high up. I had to get on to dispatch to quit telling people, because once it hits the DA, he goes to the infusion center, and then it goes on up from there, and I get punished. And when I get punished, I can't really tell you because it's kind of sick. But it's like someone takes a straight edge or a scalpel right up your crack and bleeds. And it takes a lot of cornstarch to heal it. And then they, I guess, maybe osculate something, and it cause bones to bruise, almost break. I've had a broke leg for no reason, gone to sleep and woke up. And it doesn't happen overnight. I have woke up rocking, and then it happens, and a broke pelvis. And I'm not really sure what causes that. I guess that's just how they do it. I'm going to have to do things different, too. Write things out like Miss Dana Ashley does. But what I'm going to do, I really wanted to sleep. I made some great Alfredo and garlic toast. Dewey's got him a new bone. He just saw me, and he just turned around, and wants nothing to do with me. And so I go and get my phone fixed. They tell me to take my phone in. It's still not fixed. I'm going to call the manufacturer tomorrow and tell them what happened to me. I think this is great for us old people. See how our skin does when we get almost 60? I can't, when I age, I think old people are graceful, and, it's wonderful how God made us. But, we all want to look beautiful. I quit wearing makeup when I woke up and read the Book of Enoch and learned it was forbidden knowledge. I'm not out to seduce no one. I don't care about self-indulgence and selfies, and I'm not out to try to impress anyone with looks or anything else like these people are. And I notice now they have apps to make yourself look even more beautiful. Fake yourself. Why not? Everything else is fake. Okay, so he wants to fix my computer. So not my computer. Okay, here's what happened. I took the phone to Metro. Metro told me to the store I bought it at 2 weeks ago. Okay. Pray. But I have been asleep since 3. I take a nap. I usually take a nap at 3 till 6:30. Let the cats out at night so they can eat the mice and whatever else is out there. And trust me, Mr. MBB3, there's plenty of alien bugs. I've sent you picture after picture, and my feelings are very hurt because I have sent you pictures of the things you're showing like you've never seen before. You just not looked at mine, I guess, because you have seen them before. They're there. They're from me. I don't know. And I'm sorry, sir, but now I really don't know where they're at because this is a gallon bag. And then they stole the box of phones. That's all they've stolen. They've been in the house. They've tossed, you ought to see the American flag. Oh my gosh. They had to climb the house, get on where they attach the electricity, and I had nailed it with those hook nails, like you do put up hog wire with. I had 5 of them holding that freaking flag on. They went to a lot of trouble to take that down and shred it. And then I didn't notice it gone. So leaves fell, then the snow fell, then the rain fell, then the stuff fell. And I had to dig it out. And that's what it was. If I keep lighting it, that's a good thing. They go out. They're only $1 a pack. They're brown wrapped. They call them cigars, but they're not. Man, we're getting signals from God. And I guarantee you, they say we're getting signals from space. We are. We are. We are getting signals from space. We have been for a long time. Full disclosure, so what? I invited them down in 2003. Adam, don't you remember the 21-second video? The only thing I've ever sent you. And they were chanting. They thought you hung up on me and chanting, "We want Crazy Kelly." Do you not remember the 21-second video of all those spaceships going by? I don't understand. I feel like, here I've been with all of y'all for so long and sent y'all so much neat stuff, but you praise all these other people, and I say, hey, it's me. I call y'all and tell you I talked on your machine. I even sometimes make live shows, but it's like I'm a nobody now. Now that you're big, I'm nothing. And you don't mention that. Why don't you go back 2 years and find that clip, that 21-second clip that no one has seen since, but convinced my doctor, convinced me, wow, 21 seconds, 13 different kinds, and 1 in tow. Yeah, and about, Claudia said probably 17,000 miles per hour, 13,000 feet in the air. Or something, I can't remember. But I'm going to start a trend. We're going to start cutting up clothes with any signs, inverted crosses, the peace signs, the pyramids, the owls, the butterflies, and all those cute little things. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, and go through our closets, and we're going to make matching scarves. And if they really, really, we can always pull them up, and tell them how silly they are. In fact, pretty soon we're not going to be needing them because the cornholio is going to be gone. It's going to be the gourdholio. And the gourdholio is what's really going to get people. And really, they can't do the gourdholio until they get the phones working better. I don't get good reception out here. 5 of these cell towers just aren't cutting it. They need more, a lot more, especially for a worldwide deal. I sure hope they work within the U.S. because China and Russia, I heard, had an intranet. Sort of like, the CIA, and I worked for a company that had an intranet. Why don't we? Oh, we're not supposed to be in the picture, I don't think. I'll have to look in the Bible and see if we're still in the picture. I don't think we're in the picture anymore. Someone help me out on that. Okay, someone help me out on that. Gee, I can't breathe. My oxygen's in the other room because if the firemen come and I'm smoking and the oxygen's in here, oh man, they'll take me out of my home for sure. Then I gotta stop the video now. I got something really cool I'm gonna do. I decided, I turned out the light and was gonna go back to bed because I've already stuffed myself. I had some awesome fried chicken and some garlic Parmesan Alfredo elbow macaroni. Yeah, my food stamps are still cut off and all my paperwork is all tossed or missing, And I thought, oh Lord, here's 5 applications. 5 applications, and they need this paperwork. Am I going to have to put more Band-Aids on this? I mean, is every one of these replicas going to start bleeding? I hope those don't. Those never have. Oh, I hurt all over. When Dewey took off out back, it was terraformed. I didn't even recognize my own land. I sold 11 acres. Well, no, I didn't. I sold 9 acres. I sold 9 acres because it was floodland. And there's 2 seasonal creeks, and one of them, the bridge had fallen down. I couldn't have fixed it. And I had horses and cows and pigs. I had one pig. She was my pet. She was actually my seizure pig. And Wilma died at age 15. She went blind and fell off the retainer wall. It was horrible. I cried and cried and cried. Man, monkey, whale, dolphin, pig. Intelligence of a 5-year-old. That's how the line of intelligence goes. So next time you see a whale beached, remember it's man, monkey, whale. 3rd intelligent creature on the planet, on Earth. These things will go out. You're smoking too much. No, I'm talking too much. It goes out. I'm still smoking the same cigarette. So this is really cool, y'all. You see, No one knows about all this. Okay, so they can take the phones, because before they got the phones, most of it I got downloaded. Most of it I did. See, I was going to send them to the manufacturer and get a lot of it recovered. Too much evidence. Anytime I got too much evidence, they'd kill the phone. That's why I've been through some. I had a box as big as those boxes. Okay? Full of phones. No kidding. 20 of these kind, 30 flip. I got all in 2 years. Keep saying I'm forbidden from sending messages. I don't know why. I got a new phone number. Sorry, not giving it out. 7, if you don't recognize it, okay? It's got 2 6s in it and 2 8s at the end, okay? And so you'll know that's me, okay? And you're the only one I give my phone number to. I want to give it to a couple of other people I need to talk to. I have to start writing. I'm going to have to get cards and start writing stuff. Man, my nose looks red. But I've got identical sores in each nose. And that's why they say don't pick your nose. It's nasty. Well, it's really not. Because when you pick it and it won't come out and you really pull, well, it's the same thing. That's on my arm. And there's another one on the other side. And they grow into it. You know, they latch on like a leech. Or worse. At least you can get those off. Yeah. I look tired, I am. Because the 11 acres back, the vehicles were full of shingles, brand new lights, and rolls like somebody would use for an AKA of nails, brand new. Oh man, I wanted all that stuff so bad. But then buckets of chemicals down one road they made. And these are dirt, well, they're mud roads now. And they go all different directions. And then I saw something way out in the woods with a pickaxe. Brand new, husky. It was about a 5'8", 3 foot wide, and it was a mound of dirt. Fresh. Well, if y'all watch Breaking Bad, I was just waiting for a tortoise with a head to come walking by. I did find a dead rabbit underneath the vehicle, and it hadn't been shot. It hadn't been killed by dogs or anything. It was the same thing that got the other cat, that got the other cats, that got all the other things the other year. And that's got me and Dewey, and we're fighting our lives. That's why I want to talk to Dana and Mike Morales about things. More things I can do. I'm doing all I can, but it seems like it doesn't matter. You know, if you breathe, you're just going to keep getting it. Maybe my next, and don't be careful when you shop. If you put it in the cart, they may check you out accidentally. And there you go. They'll give your money back 2 weeks later when you give their stuff back. If you're a Prime customer, you get it right then, that day, same day service. So you're screwed. I didn't get but half of what I wanted at Walmart because they had already checked me out. I don't need 3 axes. I just needed one that didn't ring back in my hand, you know. But I had a lot of really cool stuff. I got some more cool stuff. Check this out. I got, you've seen my little radio, but I've got even more cool stuff in my cool stuff room. The sheriff came out last night and showed me where to put my 6 new, no bigger than my finger, nanny cams. And I got my security lights over there. I didn't get them up today. But I'm having trouble figuring out where it put them on my computer. But I got this. Okay, now it does come with a cable if you want to charge it. And of course the crank flashlight, 10 minutes and it's charged. And it's not a flashlight, it's a NOAA radio, AM, FM radio, flashlight, SOS. It's also solar powered. It's also a crank. It's also got 3 different kinds of chargers. You remember it, right? Y'all remember this. And it cranks too. So, you know, y'all remember this. Remember? There's the solar power and the radio and all. Yeah, see, and the ports. And it's just this big. It's awesome. You know, this is something everyone should have, you know. Crank, crank, crank. But, so you could do that, but you don't have to with this. I got this. Now look at this. This is no bigger than my hand. What is this? Okay, well, let me set you down here, and I'll show you, okay? Oh, goodness. You take this, and you take this, right? And all you do is pull it up, and you got a flashlight, but then you have a solar-powered lantern. And it's bright, isn't it? It's really bright. It will light my tent up. Yes, it will. It will light my tent. You know what? I got one of those right down here. Right down here. Yeah. I don't know. I was covered. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to start making scarves. You know. And if I wore makeup, y'all wouldn't even recognize me. If I did my hair and wore makeup, you wouldn't recognize me. You really wouldn't. But I'm gonna let God. I did finally start shaving my legs, but I did it more because the dryer lint was sticking to everything, including the hairs. So anyway, I can't even get it out of my socks. But this is really nice, isn't it? And then all you got to do is fold those down, and push it down. I guess. I don't know how to turn that on. Oh, you have a button, I guess. Oh. Hang on a minute. Hang on. There's more to it than just that, I think. There is more to it than just that. It should go off. Here, hang on. There's more to it than that. I don't know why it's not off. You should be able to push it down. Pull it out. Push it down, and this should go off. Oh, it's got a button. You don't have to use the lantern. It's got a button. But there's still more to it than that. I do believe. My fingers hurt. Here, let me use... Oh, I hurt. I think this comes up. It looks like it's, well, it does. Oh, this is cool, y'all. Check it out. And it cranks too. It cranks too. Woo! And there you go. That's awesome. Get these things. Yes, they don't cost very much at all. You'll be glad you did. You will. And even if you live in an apartment, people, it's gonna get cold. See, I gotta make these I gotta work on these. But I got them to match every outfit. So far, I've been able to find Illuminati signs on everything I bought from that store that we're not all gonna go to anymore. Now, this was the neck, and I'm going to make matching headbands. And I got my PayPal card, as y'all know, but I still haven't set it up. I deleted 10 videos they didn't post for no reason. Might have been my language, might have been Pig Latin, and the algorithms learned it. It might have been, I don't know what the rules are anymore. I'm going to go to the creator's corner. I'm going to get a hold of them, but I have a whole lot to do. A whole lot to do. Now, the sheriff was nice enough to come out and give me tips on where to put all the security stuff. And yes, I do have outdoor cameras. And all these are infrared, motion activated, night vision, and constant. And I can download them to my computer, and I do have, I can burn CDs, and I do have portable hard drives for this thing. So I'm pretty well covered, and SKD cards. But I also had 3 other towers. Now, one's working, and the other 2, my sister took all the graphic cards and stuff. But I do have a whole box of drives. I just need to convert to portable, which is not hard to do. And I can go to electronic discount in Arlington on Abrams, and I can, get parts to build the computer.